What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, coming to you from Africa, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside. You know, our youth today, young ladies twerking. Now, before you watch the video, let me say this right here. Men, we got to get back to being around our children. We need to cover our children, teach them and guide them, and give them a good old-fashioned ass whipping. We need to get back to those days because what's happening is a travesty. And this is the reason why I left America, because of not just because of the systematic racism, injustices, and my 56 years of just dealing with the whole garbage, but watching the black people, my people, plummet. That is why it's hard for me to watch how far and deplorable we have come as a people. But be of good cheer, because I'm in Africa and I see different mentalities. But watch this video and I'll be back. What do you think? It's a different generation of people who don't even have the respect for ancestors. Those who don't even have respect for themselves. That you would stand in a place that has an historical significance of the pain and the misery of millions of people who lost their lives and millions of people who were enslaved. For you to twerk in a place is beyond me. Now you ask yourself this question. Do you think the Europeans who went through the Holocaust, children, would go into Germany in the museums and be twerking to disrespect their ancestors? No, that wouldn't dare happen. We haven't taught our children. We haven't brought our children up. But check this video out, because this next video, I was in the same place just 6 years ago. In our group, we did something totally different. Check it out.
Spit on it. Spit on it. Spit on it. Them jokers got the hell out of here, didn't they? Yeah, them jokers got...
What do you think? As you saw our little young man there, Bomani's son, shout out. We are even teaching him that these colonizers who were buried there in the ground does not deserve any respect. And we asked the question to the guides, can we spit on the graves? And they said yes. Many people do it. And we wanted to return the disrespect to them instead of disrespecting our ancestors. Now, I know that people come from all walks of life, but there comes a time when there's a time to play and a time to be serious. And our children does not know how to differentiate between the two. They're only out for a moment on social media to show their ass, to act a fool in order to get likes or subscriptions. But I'm saying that we have to change this. We have to make sure that we don't even allow this mess to even come into Africa. We have to set the boundaries again. Our children are lost. They're running rapid. They're out doing whatever. And the sad part is that they're getting younger, having children, and not even teaching them. But here at this monumental place, you know, people should show a respect, not only to the ancestors, but those who were affected, which many of us have been affected by the slavery. And there in that dungeon, Cape Coast Elmina Dungeons, they call it, the Europeans call it a castle, but there is a church room. Yeah, they held church service there. See, they could have spat on that too. We could have done something a whole lot grander than these young ladies and then the one saying, yeah, for our ancestors. This is the stupidity that we have to deal with. This is the stupidity we have to deal with. And many of this disrespect is happening, even those coming into the country of Africa, bringing their mentalities, bringing their ways of life, their gender bendings, their drug habits, bringing their attitudes. And yet Africa don't realize there's many sick people coming to teach your youth the ignorance that they have. You see, there's no parental guidance there in America when it comes to the black community. There's none. Very little, let me say, very little. Because ignorance is taking control. Even those who've been raised in good houses, parents know the challenges that they have to deal with to keep their child on the right path from the ignorance of what these youth out here are doing. Sad to say, you know, I don't want to say it. I can't say it. I'm not going to say it. But let's just keep in mind, family. Let's teach the youth. Let's educate them on their behaviors, their mannerisms. We have to take a stand. We're going to be the ones who have to be the leaders. If not, they'll take over everything, and yet it'll all be lost. This is your man, not your boy, coming to you from Africa, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside.
Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it.